Hello, I am Devashish. Welcome to my channel D-BIOLIFE. I hope you are all doing well and staying healthy. So let's start for today's topic. So today the name of topic that is Methanogens. So Methanogens. So this topic is very much useful for your class 11 biology exam and as well as your NEETUG exam. Okay, and this topic placed inside the kingdom MONERA. So KINGDOM, kingdom MONERA, MONERA, MONERA. Okay, so this topic is placed inside the kingdom MONERA and this topic is very useful for your exam purpose. So let's start. So actually there are certain type of Archaebacteria present. So Methanogens are type of Archaebacteria. Okay, so first point that is very important. So Methanogens are type of Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria. Okay, so Methanogens are type of Archaebacteria. Now second point comes under the second part or second point, that is these Methanogen placed under the division. So what division? So division that is very important. So Archaeota, Archaeota. So these Methanogens placed under the division Archaeota. Okay. Now let us come into the third part or third point. That is basically Methanogens are anaerobes. AEROVES. So anaerobes. So anaerobes means do not require REQUIRE. So do not require oxygen. Okay, for growth and energy, etc. Okay, now the next part or next point, that is Methanogens are autotrophs, TROPHS. So this point comes under nutritional aspect, nutritional, TIONAL, nutritional aspect. Okay, so each and every point is very useful for your exam purpose. Okay, so now next part, that is habitat. Okay, that is habitat. So if we look into the habitat part about Methanogen, so marshy habitat, MARSHY, so marshy habitat. Okay, or we can say that the areas, AREAS, or we can say that the wet condition, or we can say that the waterlogged condition, LOGGED. Okay, waterlogged condition, etc. And comes under the next point. So next point that is also very important. So now this Methanogen helps to convert the formic acid, FORMIC, formic acid, and as well as the carbon dioxide into what? So into what? Methane gas, METHANE, methane gas and fuel. Okay, so this process will be executed by the help of methanogenic Archaebacteria. So what are the example? So this is known as the Methanobacterium, BACTERIUM, Methanobacterium. So this is very important. And another example that is also very important, that is Methanococcus, METHANOCOCCUS, Methanococcus. Okay, now these Methanogens like Methanobacterium, like Methanococcus, so by the help of this type of Methanogens, this formic acid and as well as carbon dioxide converted into methane gas and fuel. And this overall process or this overall scenario, so this overall process or this overall scenario occurs inside the gobar gas unit or gobar gas plant. Okay, this overall scenario. Okay, and this process have commercial value. Okay, so commercial, COMMERCIAL, commercial have commercial value, VALUE. Okay, so this is another important point or aspect. And another next point that is also very important. So that is this kind of methanogenic archaebacteria, or we can say that some kind of methanogen archaebacteria show a symbiont or function as a symbiont. Okay, so symbiotic association, symbiotic association, ASSOCIATION. So symbiotic association, that is also very important point. So some kind of methanogenic archaebacteria like what? Like Methanobacterium. Example, NETHANO, BACTERIUM. So this is the example of methanogenic archaebacteria. So these Methanobacterium called as symbiont, SYMBIONT. Okay, so these symbiont or Methanobacterium, okay, present inside the rumen. So this is present, PRESENT, present inside INSID, inside rumen. So rumen, this is also known as the first compartment of stomach, rumen, or we can say that first compartment of stomach, STOMACH, stomach of herbivorous, VOROUS, herbivorous animals, okay, like cow, buffalo, etc. Okay, so these Methanobacterium is the example of methanogenic archaebacteria. So these Methanobacterium show as an symbiont or called as an symbiont because these Methanobacterium present inside the rumen or the first compartment of stomach of herbivorous animals like cow and buffalo. Okay, so that's why this association is known as the symbiotic association, and this is also very, very important for your exam purpose. Okay, so these Methanobacterium, actually what will happen during this kind of symbiotic association? Actually these Methanobacterium, so advantage, ADVANTAGE, so advantage of this symbiotic association, so that is this Methanobacterium helps in cellulose fermentation. Okay, so actually by the help of the Methanobacterium, the cellulose break down into simple sugar, and these simple sugar converted into biogas or ethanol, etc. Okay, so this is actually happen during the symbiotic association. So if we consider from the first or beginning, the methanogens actually a type of archaebacteria. So this is placed under the division of the Euryarchaeota, and these methanogens actually basically anaerobes. So what do you mean by the anaerobes? So do not require oxygen for growth, energy, etc. And if we consider, or if we look into the nutritional aspect about methanogens, so actually they are autotrophs. And the next point, that is habitat. So in what situation or in what area they can develop? So actually or basically they actually develop in the marshy habitat or marshy areas like wet condition or waterlogged condition. Okay, or we can say that the mucky, MUCKY, mucky area, etc, etc. So next point, that is by the help of some kind of methanogen like Methanobacteria, Methanococcus, formic acid and carbon dioxide converted into methane gas and as well as fuel, and this overall reaction or this overall scenario occur within the or inner side of the gobar gas plant or unit, and this process very much useful in commercial aspect. And then last one point, that is symbiotic association. So some kind of methanogenic archaebacteria or methanogens, say for example Methanobacteria, so they form a symbiotic association within the rumen or inner compartment of stomach of herbivorous animals like cow and buffalo, and they present inside the rumen part, and they helps in cellulose fermentation. So actually what is the meaning or concept of the cellulose fermentation? So actually in the cellulose fermentation, the complex form cellulose break down into simple form, and this simple carbohydrate form converted into biogas or bioethanol. Okay, so that's it. These are the overall scenario regarding methanogen, and this part is very important for your biology exam and as well as your NEET exam biology. So each and every part and each and every point is essential. Okay, and this information is too much. Okay, this information is too much. So don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you on the next video. Goodbye.